What's up, everyone? Oop, my sleeve is in the way. Gonna do a kind of quick video of my Weiss Schwarz collection, where it's at, because I've gotten a lot of stuff since the last kind of broken apart videos. I don't even know what I have uploaded on the channel anymore and what I don't. So I figured I'd do a video, put everything in a RWBY binder, make it look all nice, fix up the order a little bit. So going with the oldest set that I have, we're going here with the English Disgaea. This set I have already displayed on the channel. Ooh, hold on. I don't want that. Don't want all that light there. Well, we don't have a choice, it looks like. Disgaea is like my favorite game series, even though they kind of botched the DLC for Disgaea 7. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I was looking at something. Because they never released the last update for Steam, which is pretty disappointing. I will forever be very upset with them about that, as will other people, I'm sure, because they only released the complete version on one platform, which was Switch 2. And if you didn't have the Switch 2, you couldn't actually play everything that was supposed to be in the game. So, bad decision-making on their part there, in my opinion. They decided to go with what I guess they thought the long-term goals, which was, we're not going to spend the money now, but hopefully nobody leaves. Alright, that finishes the core set. I have the back of a card here to separate it from the trial deck, to try and preserve as much space as possible, instead of wasting a bunch of pages. Because Weiss Schwarz sets are typically very big. Like, very big. Did it again here to separate the promos out. And then I just put a blank one here. I don't even know. I didn't need to put this here. Normally when I end a set, I don't do that. Hopping into the Japanese side of things, we've also got the Disgaea set. Now, the Japanese side of things here did things a little bit differently. The American release was only one set. Whereas the Japanese release... Oh, we also have the... where is it? Here it is. The Error Etna over here. And the correct Etna up there. One of the few times that they actually made a separate printing when they made a mistake on a card. They don't typically do that. So that's one thing that separates the Japanese set from the English one. The second thing, as I was saying, is that they separated this into 3 different sets. You had Disgaea 1, which included Disgaea 1, 2, and 3. And then... that's the end of Disgaea 1. Trial deck. We also have here the trial deck separator. So this was a pre-order bonus. If you pre-ordered, I think, a box or a case of the trial decks. I think it was a box. So yeah, it was the only way to get this. It was a pre-order only bonus. So it's pretty difficult to get. And I have another one over here, because I managed to actually get 2. I won't be showing off my sealed product for this video. This is going to be just the cards. I do actually still have a sealed pack of the trial deck separators that was never opened. Their first expansion set was Disgaea 4, which introduced foiled versions of every card in the set. It still includes SPs as well, so if you have an SP card... So, for example, Valvatores, you had the SP, you had the foil, and the non-foil. So there were 3 variations of the same card. So you can see, same thing with Fenric. SP, foil, non-foil. There aren't too many SPs in the set. I think there's 4 in this one. Desco. And then there was the Fuka at the beginning. And then the separators here, because that's the end of the set. Over here is the promos. The Fuka set, fully complete. We also have the Pirin Marin-chan, whatever it's called. An extra of this, just because I don't know how I got to. These are the inserts from Disgaea D2 set. So front silver bag, which I don't have. The gold bag, which is cool. and then the back of them. And then we had Disgaea D2 as the last set released. Once again, they did do the SP foil, non-foil. So there are foils and non-foils for every single card in the set. Yeah, we got Flan, bro. Cute Angel Flan. Definitely. Or Fallen Angel Flan, or whatever it is. Well, that one's not the Fallen Angel form, but you get the idea. End of the set. Some of the promos. Oh, all the promos. That's actually the end of Disgaea. So here's something I have not shown off before. My Spy X Family set. I've done videos, I think, before of me, like, getting packages with Spy X Family in it. But I have not actually showed off the fact that I completed the set, I think. I don't remember ever showing a video of it, because I never had them in binders. Or I had, I think, only the English in a binder. Something like that. There's the Lloyd SEC. Your SEC. You have the Spy Rares. This set was moderately difficult to complete. For, I guess, 3 different reasons. One being the Your SEC. That one was a pain in the butt to get because it was expensive. You also have the trial deck Your SP, which was also, like, wildly expensive. And then the last one, I believe I've showed it on my Instagram a while back. It was the end of the set. This is the trial deck where, of course, every card has a foil variation to it. There's the Anya SP. Or SEC? No, SP. Here's the expensive Your. That was a pain. First to find someone selling it, and then to find someone who is willing to give it for a decent price. There's the deck separator. Here are the promos, which also do have a foil variation to them. Unlike their Japanese counterpart, where these are only non-foil, we have the 2 together with Penguin Anyas. There is not a third one. There's no S-foil. That was a mistake on the original site. We have the shop tournament promo. There was a convention that handed this out. And then the 2 rare ones, we have the regional champion Anya. There's 60-something copies, I think, of this out there. And then the winner's award for the Spy X Family release tournament. And then just some Universes promos and Sinon that I bought at a convention a while back. I didn't put any spacers in here. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, because it's the end of the set. Of course, I decided to do a little bit of a crazy thing and also do the Japanese set. Now, the Japanese set and the English set are largely the same. There is very little difference. So putting these pages together was easy because all I had to do was flip back and forth. You can see all the cards are in the exact same place, except now they are Japanese instead of being English. But yeah, the 2 sets are largely the same. One of the key differences is that the promos are the 5 promos, right? 6 promos. For Japan set, I do own this card. I forgot to grab them. I do own this. It's just that it's a PSA 10. And I don't really want to crack it. But if anyone has a raw one of this, I'm open to working something out. So I do have it. I just don't want to crack it out. Oh, and the URSP is over here. That was another pain in the butt to get. I was lucky that there was a guy on Japan Macari who was selling a near-complete set. He was only missing 6 cards. Turns out it was actually 7. He actually missed a card. Ironically, it's on this page, and it's this card right here. He didn't realize he was missing it. One of the SR. So I had to make a special order from TCG Republic to get that card. Because I thought I had the full set. Because he claimed to have the whole set minus 6 cards, but it was actually 7. This is the promos. Now, I have the promos here as part of the set because these came with booster boxes, unlike the English counterpart, which came in the tournament packs. So that's why they are here. We also have the going first, going second card to separate them from the trial... Oh, I just gave a spoiler on another graded card. These were also a pain to get, because the guy's collection did not have most of these. He did have this one, though, so that definitely helped a lot. There were 2 cards that were missing. Well, more than 2. I know this one was missing. I had to order that myself. That was a pain in the butt to find someone with a legitimate one. There were also 2 cards that I messed up on, and I forgot to order. I believe this Yor may have been one of them. I don't remember now. It was one of the Yors. And then this card is the one that goes here. Another PSA 10. Again, willing to flip if someone has the raw copy. Well, not a flip, but you'd have to give me at least some money, because it's a PSA 10, but I'm not looking for a crazy amount. It was one of these, I think it was this Lloyd, that was also missing from the collection, and then I knew it was on 2 different sites for the same price, and I forgot to order it from each one. TCG Republic came in clutch on that too, so thank you. We have a little separator here. There are only 3 promos. We have the 2 Anyas. This is the SPR, and then the regular one, because they didn't have a Meister set in Japan, so there was no MPR. And then the Title Cup Yor from the Spy X Family event. You had to advance to at least round 3 in order to get one of these. So it wasn't given to the winner, it was given to anyone who reached round 3. Last thing, second to last thing that we're going to go through. RWBY. I have finally put it in correct order now. I also didn't like the binders they were in, because it was damaging the cards. So people who say, hey, ringless binders are the best, not necessarily. Some of my cards got damaged in a ringless. So, that's why I'm going away from that. Here's the Pyrrha that we pulled long time back. Didn't I also pull... I'm pretty sure I also pulled the RWBY. I'm like 99% certain I pulled that RWBY also. I remember being very excited about it. And yeah, I remember the video. That was good times. That was very good times. Weiss that I got for an amazing price when the set came out. Oh no, it wasn't this Weiss. It was the other Weiss. That's right. It's the Weiss from the trial deck that I got for... Oh, we also have the RWBY rares. These were from the supply kits, and these were box toppers. I decided to put them together because these technically, while these weren't pullable from packs, the supply sets contain packs, and yeah. So anyway, here is the trial deck. Very rare and an expensive RWBY, at least back when I got it. Yes, this is the Weiss that I picked up for $200 when the set first dropped. And I remember making a post in the group about it, the Weiss Global group. And they were like, wait, you're the guy that picked it up? Man, that's crazy. Here's the 2 promos. The really rare Congratulations Lai Ren card. There are not that many of these out there. I forget what the number is. It's on my Instagram in the post how many are actually out there. It's also in my spreadsheet, which I should probably link below. I do have a public copy of it. I just have an inventory sheet for these couple of sets that I have. And then, yeah, like I said, like in Yang, uniforms. We also have the RWBY Volume 4. This Yang got damaged a little bit in that binder, which is very depressing. Because the Yang is not exactly cheap. The other card that also saw some damage, I will talk about it when it gets there. So what they did for this set was that every card had an OFR. I forget what OFR stands for. Over foil something or other. So every single card in the set had a special foil to it. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, RWBY. RWBY also got a little damage in that binder. That was the whole reason I decided to get rid of that binder. There's Weiss. And Blake. Followed by the promos. I have 2 of the winner card, which is awesome. I have the RWBY and Weiss here as well. Not missing any cards. Thus far, every set that I have shown has been 100% completed. So there's nothing missing from any of those sets. However, that's going to change with this next set. This is Detective Conan from Weiss Schwarz Blau. where they just want to bleed their buyers alive. They want to bleed them dry. So one thing I didn't do, and I kind of regret, is that on these cards they actually have backs on them. In the first set they're non-foil. In the second set they're foil. I'm gonna try to get a second copy of all these BRs without spending $700,000 because of the tariffs. Thanks, Trump. That's my girl right there. He's cool too. I'd flip you off, but I'm on camera. I have some issues with Jin. But there is someone in Japan who does have a near complete BR set that I will probably try to buy at some point. I'm waiting for the next set of this to come out. Because then I will just do all my purchases at once. As you can see, I do have one card front and back. The very last one. I did go and buy that one. Now we have the starter deck, trial deck, whatever they called it. The collection card, the DCRs. I don't think I had the DCRs when I last did my video. So those are new for this. I now actually own all the DCRs now. I did manage to actually get them all. It took a very long time and a lot of patience, but I did actually manage to snag them all. That's the end of set 1. Here is set 2. You're probably wondering where the promos are. I'm planning to fix these, because if I do buy the BRs for this set, I have to change the binder, and it will actually allow me to have space for the promos. I didn't want to put the promos here and have a page with only like 3 cards on it. It didn't make any sense. Here is set 2, where they did the exact same thing, except that the... Is this SP? No. So the BRs this time are foiled on the back, unlike the first set. As you can see, I don't have duplicates of any of those either. So I have only the fronts displaying. And in an ironic twist, if I do end up getting a complete set of those, I will also have to, A, fix this binder, and B, it'll actually make it so that the promos land nicely at the end of the set as well for this one. So, you know, yeah, I like showing the fronts and backs of cards. You'll see that in another collection video at some point, which I'm holding off on intentionally because I'm getting a bunch of cards in for those 2 sets that I want to show off. So, yeah. Alright, that is the end of set 2. I should really have a back of a card here. This is the front and back of this card, though. Once again, the last card in the set is only a BR. It's unique, it's special, that's why I bought it. Next is the premium pack that came out. This was actually not too bad to complete. I think I completed it in under 2 weeks or so. But yeah, here's where some back of the cards would go, but I didn't want to put anything in there yet. Here are the promos. So the promos are kind of crazy. So set 1 had this that you could get one of 2 ways, either through the Twitter campaign, or you could get it at the workshop events where they taught you how to play the game. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one all came in packs, or they were box toppers. This was a participation card for the Title Cup, I believe. Then the next couple of cards, these were all part of... I hate you. These were all part of the... what do they call them? Like the tournament packs? Volume 4, I think? Something like that. Season 2, Volume 4, something like that. Then Season 3 packs had these in them. Or the next season. All the way up to here. We have our going first and second cards. These were handed out also, I believe, at the Title Cup events. Or some special event they were handed out at. Oh, no, these were handed out in one of 2 ways. You got them with a booster case order. And you also could get them from the How to Play events for set 2. Here are the Prince of Tennis Champion cards. There are not many of them out there. I'm pretty sure this is 25% of the population right here. So that's really cool. Now, you're probably wondering what goes there. So you see how Prince of Tennis has a champion card? You know, it says not for sale on it. Is there any congratulations? No, there's not. But it says not for sale on it. It's a very special promo. Detective Conan has one of those too. Except the Detective Conan one has never been for sale. I have never seen it. Or if it was for sale, I missed it and it disappeared off Macari. I have never seen it though. I don't even know what the card looks. I mean, I know what the card looks like. Of course, it's too many pages back. This is the last stuff anyway, so I might as well flip it back. Oh, why are you like that? Hold on. These pages don't turn that well in this binder. Where are you? Nope, I went too far back. Oh, I think it's on the next page. Yeah, so it's allegedly looks just like this card, except it has, I think, maybe a congratulations somewhere on it. And will also say CNNC002 PR, something like that. It will also say not for sale somewhere, or not for resale, or not for sale somewhere at the end. Just kind of like how the Prince of Tennis card is. So you see how it says not for sale there, and it says TNPR, that's tournament, I don't know. It's something along that lines. But the dead giveaway will be the not for sale on it. That's how I'll know that it's the correct version. Like I said, I've never seen what it looks like. Maybe one day I will. It's the only card I'm missing, though. For out of all my Weiss Schwarz sets, that is actually the only card I am missing, which is kind of crazy. So these are all master sets. Disgaea, English and Japanese. Spy X Family, English and Japanese. RWBY, English only. And then you have Japanese only, Detective Conan. Have all the cards except that champion card. So I still check religiously on Macari for that card, and it's never been posted. I have a couple of sheets here blank. This is saving room for the next Detective Conan set that's coming out, which will have serial cards in it. Not going to go after those, probably. So anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching all of these wonderful master sets. Maybe, you know, I'll trade a Prince of Tennis for the Detective Conan. You have one of the rarest cards ever. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching. There's the Forgers. And I will see you around. Bye.